freshman.
Fresh out of coding bootcamp or university, ready to conquer the world. You have written a route planner application in your last college project and it contained a single HTML file with embedded JavaScript. You've seen it all. Now it's time to show the rest of the world that you are superior with all your academic wisdom. Your first contributions to a real-world project are complaining about the tech stack that is way too old-fashioned because it's not on the latest unstable version of your favorite programming language. Daily stand-ups take way too long because you explain in detail about the runtime complexity of your CRUD endpoint to fetch user data with one single database action. After some time you get to understand that you actually know nothing about the real world and look up for cures for the imposter syndrome, which is ironic because nobody takes you serious anyway. After accepting that you actually know nothing, you're ready to finally learn how to do some decent engineering work. Enter the junior developer. Still has training wheels on, but hey, at least you write tests for your code now. Every line of code, every variable name, and each and every one of your stories has a story to tell. A story about insecurity and decision paralysis. It's the first time you used Git for anything else than pull, commit, and push. Now you have seen it all, right? We are there. Why am I still at junior level? I'm clearly doing senior developer work.
But I'm the best.
Just look at how I implement features like it isn't actually the job. The pride that results from this makes you think you deserve better. You find yourself watching San Francisco pretty programmers.
Forward deploy is pretty cool because it means you get to travel. Trade cryptos and NFTs full time, baby.
She got the camera and everything. Ray-Ban.
And as an ex-Google tech lead, I wanted to tell you why I'm so good at coding.
And think, I can do that too. So you start grinding lead code and applying to FANG jobs and talk to your friends how you will become rich by coding internal tools for big ass companies. Whether you made it into one of the prestigious Hall of Fames or not, you will most likely enter the stage of the mid-level engineer. You finally understand why user stories are called user stories. You sometimes have meaningful contributions to the project. Although you try to sprinkle your awesome algorithms you have learned while lead coding into the same CRUD endpoints you've been writing since you were a freshman level developer. The way of a mid-level engineer is short and eventually leads to a crotch. You either have the confidence to evolve to a programmer or live long enough to make it to a experienced developer. After getting scammed by Joe McClass and
Algo expert.
you turn your back to the rich and famous Silicon Valley ex-Google, ex-Amazon YouTubers. Your best friends are now on Reddit subs about experienced developers, which you infiltrate to one day become one of them. Your commit messages are now precise but expressive. Commits get squashed to make sense before opening your pull request. And your job is finally fun because you know what you're doing for the first time in your life. You're telling your friends that you're secretly the tech lead of the team, but in reality, you're grieving for that senior level position. Now you have seen it all. Why am I not an architect yet?
Only language you speak is failure!
You watch YouTube videos about system design and read blog posts about the newest tech. The tech stack doesn't actually matter to you anymore. What you want to do is build highly scalable, complex systems for your CV, but you're still struck with the CRUD endpoints for user data. Your eyelids become heavier, and you start to care less and just do your job. Learning something new here and there, and getting a bit better and a bit more bored every day. After years of rewriting your CRUD endpoint for retrieving the name of a user, you wake up one day to get promoted to senior developer. People around you recognize you for your never-ending wisdom. Juniors hitting you up with their wild ideas for that new implementation of the feature and bringing up design patterns to the table. You're staring them dead in the eye and reject. Been there, done that. Wouldn't work. Architecture and design meetings are your new everyday schedule. You realize that on top of the engineering ladder, development happens in the meetings, in which you discuss about how to implement features instead of coding this stuff. You switch your IDE back to light mode and start using pen and paper again for your notes. You slowly start to understand why so many experienced developers become managers at the end. Because if this is your everyday work, you can work as a manager straight away. After years of consideration, you decide to take the step. And with it, your development career ultimately dies, and your memories are nothing more than good old stories of an old man. Or you become a staff engineer and ace stuff. Take care.